what is up, you guys? MadVax Gaming here, and I'm finally not behind when it comes to the Dragon Firelight update. So it came out about 2 weeks ago, and so far it seems pretty interesting. Definitely a new dragon, which we're going to get into today, and I'm going to do another video on some other stuff because there's some confusing things here. So if we look at our guide here, alright, we scroll down to version 1.4. It says added the Plunder dragon along with its trader, the Captain Shark, which we'll get into. Dragons now spawn in nests instead of randomly across worlds. So, yeah, we'll get into that in the other video too and kind of break it down. Today we're just going to talk about the Plunder, but basically, those nests that you find when you're playing, on a map with biomes, the nests that spawn, now only the dragons spawn with the nest. And I was playing around with that a little bit, because it also says down here, dragons will now be aggressive towards a player if an egg is taken from their own nest. So I was experimenting with that too. I turned off creative and put on survival. And yeah, they do get mad when you take the egg from their nest. So keep that in mind. So it's definitely a lot more challenging to get the dragons in survival. I don't know how I feel about that per se. I mean, yeah, the spawn rate was kind of crazy sometimes. But I liked that, and you know, that was the only add-on I had on, so I liked how fast they spawned. But it's a little trickier, but the nests are really intricate and really beautiful, so that's something we'll get into in another video. It also says added new elemental ruin structure with new elemental anvil, a unique crafting table that can be used to create elemental stones for the ace dragon. So I was tinkering around with this and I'm kind of confused. I haven't found the structure yet, but I did play around with the elemental anvil in creative. I can't figure out how the anvil works yet. I'm talking in the Discord about it. I'm waiting for someone to get back to me and help break it down a bit. I put scales in it, I put all kinds of different things in it, and I can't get it to craft the stones. I definitely know what the stones look like because I see them in creative, but I can't figure out how to craft with it yet. Once I figure out what to do, I'm going to do a video breaking that down and on the stones and everything, so I got to get a lot of information because it's very vague in here. Because then it says added ace elemental forms. Use elemental stones to transform an adult ace. So the elemental stones will change your ace dragon. It also says added full adult clang or forms. A chance to transform a clang by feeding it materials like diamonds, redstone, or redstone dust. So we gotta play around with that too. That's gonna be another video. So apparently you can change dragons. Added a starter satchel for newly joining players. Open it to receive a random egg or one of each berry type to feed your dragon. So that's cool. You start with a satchel now, and it has like a little mystery thing inside the bag. So that's pretty neat. Our dragon, yeah, we read the dragons be aggressive, and then these are just bugs fixes, like how Baby Rex and all that, their animations are sitting, different things like that. Yeah, so once we figure out more of this fancy stuff here, we'll do another video on that. As you can see in here, let me actually walk through the door. These are the elemental stones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. And I don't know how to use them yet. So once I figure out how to make them, then I'll figure out how to use them and so on, and we'll do a whole video on it. And then over here is the elemental anvil that you're supposed to find out a structure, and that's what the satchel looks like. But yeah, so we'll get into that on another video. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about the Plunder. So the Plunder Dragon is very cool. I'm going to show you a clip from where I found it and what it looks like. It's only by a trader, a wandering trader. So I'm going to go ahead and put that clip in right now. Okay guys, MadVax from the future narrating my clip here. So here is what is called the Captain Shark Trader. He's super cute. But what's weird is they don't spawn with their dragon. Like I thought maybe their dragon had died, but instead you only can trade them. So you need 64 raw gold to get an egg, and then you can't do that trick like I did with the warden I showed you in the past where you just stake one warden dragon with another warden dragon, like 2 traders dragons, and breed them. You can't do that because they don't walk around with the plunder, so you don't actually see the plunder in the wild. It's strange, and I don't think they come in nests because the other trader eggs that I've noticed too, they don't have a nest to find them in. So it seems like you have to have that 64 raw gold and then you can trade him. But he has a really cool design, and as you can see, I'm literally just at the shoreline of a desert, and over there's like some terracotta biome. So I'm right on the shoreline, and I went to other biomes too and was on the shoreline right at the ocean, and that's where these little guys spawn because obviously they are ocean. So yeah, just bring your gold for the pirates and you're good to go. So now that you've seen its trader and where to find it, this is the Plunder Dragon. So it's very cool. As soon as I saw the name, I knew right away it was going to be a pirate, and that's exactly what it is. It is a pirate dragon. A lot of detail. We got like a little curly mustache. When it growls, it even goes arg, which is funny. You can hear it doing it right now. The little feather in the hat is a cute touch. It's got like little double necklace going on. Skulls on the wings. Again, really cute touch. I mean, he's super detailed. I put him on a little sand area because of the beach, and I have a little treasure chest with him in gold since he's a pirate. And then this is the rare shiny effect one. So we talked about those in the video before. If you're not sure how to get them, I have a video on that. I will leave a link in the description, because I have all the shiny rares for each one, but this is his. Didn't take me too long to spawn it, took a couple tries, but yeah, so you can find it on a beach, and it eats cod, and yeah, it's very cool. Here is the Plunder armor all put together. It's really neat. It has a pretty cool looking pirate sword, definitely that cool looking pirate hat. That is the scale. This is the scale block, and this is the egg. So yeah, the armor and all that, again, really cute detail. I think it's really cool looking. And now that I put it on, it looks like it gives me speed, and it also gives me a jump boost. So that's pretty cool. So I got like a little jump boost and I got some speed. So that's pretty neat. And I really like zoomed out my vision. Like look at my vision. It looks really weird. And then when I like take it off, which by the way, I look super fly with it on. Oh, let me clear my bar. When I take it off, then my vision like goes back to normal. So that's pretty cool. Not really noticing the sword doing anything other than it seems like it has a pretty powerful kick. So I was able to kill a cow in 2 hits. It has a pretty powerful kick. I can see some pretty strong knockback on it. But yeah, the Plunder Dragon is pretty cool. I really like it. It's a nice addition. Definitely getting really full here. Like, I've had to actually dig out just so I could place him. So if they keep making dragons, I'm going to have to severely expand this area just so I can fit them all. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the likes, comments, subscriptions, support. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is. I hope it's freaking fantastic. And as soon as I get more info on the rest of the update, I will see you guys in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye.